There it was, December, the most awaited month of the year. In a small town, a group of spirited individuals gathered in the community center to embark on a mission that would warm more hearts than the crackling fire in the corner. This was no ordinary gathering. It was the inaugural meeting of the Holiday Food Drive Committee. The community center buzzed with excitement as people from all walks of life filled the room. The committee members, a diverse group of volunteers, were a mosaic of ages, backgrounds, and experiences. Among them were Mary, a retired schoolteacher with a heart as warm as her cinnamon-spiced apple pies; John, a young and energetic entrepreneur with a knack for organizing events; Sarah, a nurse whose caring nature extended beyond the hospital walls; and Mr. Johnson, the town's wise and gentle mayor. As they settled into their chairs, cups of hot cocoa in hand, the room became a canvas for dreams and plans. Mary, with her silver hair pulled back in a loose bun, stood to address the group. Her eyes sparkled with determination as she spoke. "Folks, it's high time we spread a little more joy in our town during the holidays. No one should go to bed hungry, especially not on Christmas. We're here to make a difference, and I believe we can." The committee erupted in applause, and the holiday food drive officially began its journey from idea to reality. Over the next few weeks, the committee worked tirelessly to lay the foundation for their grand vision. John used his connections with local businesses to secure donations, while Sarah mobilized her fellow healthcare professionals to volunteer their time. Mr. Johnson, with his years of experience, provided valuable guidance on navigating bureaucratic hurdles. The heart of the operation, however, was the town's community spirit. Families, schools, and churches eagerly joined the cause, with homemade posters popping up on every street corner. "Share the warmth," they declared, accompanied by festive illustrations of families gathered around dinner tables. On a frosty Saturday morning, the community center buzzed with activity. Tables were adorned with red and green tablecloths, and a gigantic Christmas tree twinkled in the corner. The air was thick with the aroma of freshly baked cookies and gingerbread houses. Volunteers, bundled up in scarves and mittens, worked diligently to organize the donated food into festive hampers. Mary, with flour on her apron, supervised the bustling scene. "This is going to be the best Christmas our town has ever seen," she declared, a twinkle in her eye. John, clad in a Santa hat, approached with a clipboard in hand. "Mary, the donations are pouring in. We've got turkeys, hams, and enough canned goods to fill a sleigh. The town really came through." Just then, Sarah, with a stethoscope draped around her neck, joined the conversation. "And we have medical professionals volunteering to provide health checkups at the distribution site. We want to ensure everyone's well-being, not just fill their bellies." The trio shared a triumphant smile, knowing that their collective efforts were creating ripples of joy throughout the town. As the day progressed, volunteers packed the hampers with care, adding a touch of holiday magic to each one. The day of distribution arrived, crisp and clear. The town square transformed into a winter wonderland, with a canopy of twinkling lights overhead. Families in need lined up, their faces a mix of anticipation and gratitude. Children, bundled up in scarves and hats, giggled as they caught sight of Santa Claus waving from a distance. Mary, John, and Sarah, adorned in aprons and Santa hats, greeted each family with warmth and kindness. The air buzzed with excitement as volunteers handed out hampers filled with love and sustenance. One family, the Thompsons, stood out among the crowd. Mrs. Thompson, a resilient woman with a kind smile, held her children close. "Thank you," she whispered, her eyes glistening with tears. "This means more than you can imagine." As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the snow-covered town, the committee members gathered for a moment of reflection. Mr. Johnson, standing tall with his hands clasped behind his back, spoke with pride. "We did something extraordinary today. We brought our community together and made a difference in the lives of those who needed it most." The sentiment was echoed by the others, and as they shared stories of the day's events, they realized that the true magic of Christmas wasn't found in wrapped presents or glittering ornaments, but in the selfless acts of kindness that bound a community together. The success of the holiday food drive wasn't just measured in pounds of food or numbers served. It was reflected in the smiles, the laughter, and the shared sense of belonging that permeated the town. It was a reminder that, in the midst of hectic lives and individual pursuits, coming together to uplift one another was the true spirit of the season. As the clock struck midnight and Christmas Day officially began, the committee members, exhausted but elated, gathered around the community center's fireplace. In the warm glow, they exchanged heartfelt wishes, grateful for the bonds forged and the lives touched. In the end, the holiday food drive was more than a charity event. It was a testament to the power of community, compassion, and the simple belief that, when people come together with a common purpose, they can create miracles, one hamper at a time. And so, as the embers in the fireplace danced and the town settled into a peaceful slumber, the echoes of shared joy and generosity lingered in the hearts of all who had been part of this extraordinary journey. In the days following the successful distribution, the committee found themselves faced with a new challenge, ensuring that the holiday spirit extended beyond Christmas Day. As the winter winds howled outside, they huddled together in the community center, sipping hot cocoa and brainstorming ideas. John, ever the go-getter, suggested, "Why don't we organize a community potluck? It'll give everyone a chance to come together again and share the joy of the season." Mary nodded in agreement, her eyes twinkling. "And we can encourage families to bring a dish made from the ingredients we provided in the hampers. It'll be a celebration of unity and creativity." The plan took shape, and soon, flyers were distributed throughout the town inviting families to the post-Christmas potluck. As the day approached, the excitement mounted, but little did they know that a storm, both metaphorical and literal, was brewing on the horizon. On the eve of the potluck, heavy snowfall blanketed the town. The committee gathered early in the community center, watching the swirling flakes through frost-kissed windows. Sarah, ever the realist, voiced her concern, "We might have a problem if the weather keeps up. We need to ensure everyone can make it safely." Mr. Johnson, sipping on his coffee, added, "Let's reach out to the local plowing service and see if they can clear the roads. We've come this far. We can't let a little snow dampen our spirits." The committee sprang into action, making calls, organizing shovels, and arranging transportation for those who might struggle in the snow. As the clock ticked closer to the potluck, the storm intensified, creating an air of anticipation and uncertainty. The first family arrived, bundled in layers of winter clothing, their rosy cheeks a testament to the frigid journey. Mary, with a smile that could melt the snow outside, welcomed them in. "You made it. Come warm up by the fire." As more families trickled in, each with a tale of resilience against the winter elements, the community center transformed into a cozy haven. The potluck, initially a simple idea, became a symbol of the town's tenacity and the unyielding spirit of togetherness. The success of the post-Christmas potluck fueled the committee's determination to continue making a difference. Inspired by the warmth of the gathering, they decided to take their efforts a step further by creating a community kitchen, a place where people could learn to cook, share recipes, and foster a sense of self-sufficiency. The idea sparked conversations about building skills and empowering individuals beyond the immediate relief provided by the food drive. As they sat around a table cluttered with sketches and blueprints, John exclaimed, "Let's turn an old and used building into the community kitchen. We can teach cooking classes, host weekly dinners, and create a space for everyone to come together." Excitement buzzed through the room as plans unfolded. The committee reached out to local businesses for donations and enlisted the help of skilled volunteers to renovate the chosen building. The community, eager to contribute, offered everything from kitchen utensils to fresh produce. The transformation was swift, and soon the abandoned building became a vibrant hub of activity. The community kitchen not only provided practical cooking lessons, but also served as a gathering place for people to share stories, exchange culinary traditions, and forge friendships. One evening, as a group of volunteers prepared a feast for the weekly community dinner, a shy voice piped up, "I never thought I could make lasagna from scratch. This kitchen has changed everything for me." The sentiment was echoed by others, unveiling the tapestry of impact woven by the committee's efforts. As the winter months melted into spring, the impact of the committee's work rippled through the town in unexpected ways. The success of the community kitchen inspired neighboring towns to embark on similar initiatives, creating a network of support and collaboration. The committee members found themselves invited to speak at conferences and events, sharing their journey and igniting the spark of change in other communities. Each speaking engagement reinforced the idea that the simple act of coming together for a common cause had the power to transform lives. Back in their own town, the community continued to thrive. The annual holiday food drive became a tradition, with each passing year bringing new challenges and triumphs. The committee, once a small group of individuals with a shared vision, had grown into a formidable force for good. As the committee members sat on the porch of the community center one warm summer evening, gazing at the stars, Mary spoke with a satisfied smile. Who would have thought that a simple idea could create such a lasting impact? Our town has become a beacon of hope, and it all started with a belief in the power of community. The night air carried the laughter of children playing in the distance and the distant hum of the community kitchen. The journey, marked by the holiday food drive, the potluck, and the community kitchen, had woven a tapestry of resilience, compassion, and unity, a tapestry that would continue to grow with each passing season. And so, in the quiet moments between events and meetings, the committee members found solace in the knowledge that the true magic of Christmas wasn't confined to a single day. It lived on in the ongoing efforts of a community determined to make every day a celebration of kindness, generosity, and the indomitable spirit of togetherness. With the success of the community kitchen, the committee set their sights on expanding their impact beyond the realm of food. As the holiday season approached again, they decided to organize a festival of lights, a spectacular event to bring joy and brightness to the darkest days of winter. The planning sessions were filled with lively debates and creative brainstorming. Sarah, ever the advocate for holistic well-being, suggested, "Let's include activities that promote mental and emotional health. How about a mindfulness workshop or an art therapy corner?" John, always ready for a challenge, added, "And we can collaborate with local artists to create light installations. The whole town can become a canvas of color and creativity." The Festival of Lights became a town-wide effort, with businesses contributing resources, artisans lending their talents, and volunteers working tirelessly to bring the vision to life. As the day arrived, the town square transformed into a magical wonderland, adorned with twinkling lights, vibrant decorations, and the hum of excitement. The festival kicked off with a parade, featuring a brightly lit float carrying the committee members. Mary waved to the cheering crowd, her eyes reflecting the satisfaction of seeing the community come together once again. The festivities unfolded with laughter, music, and the glow of shared joy. As families roamed the illuminated streets, a young girl tugged at her mother's coat, pointing to a dazzling light display. "Mom, this is the best Christmas ever," she exclaimed. The sentiment echoed through the crowd, reaffirming the committee's belief that the magic of the season was magnified when shared with others. In the wake of the Festival of Lights, the committee faced a new challenge, maintaining the sense of unity and connection throughout the year. They decided to launch a series of community-building initiatives, aptly named Bridges of Unity. The first bridge was a literacy program, aimed at fostering a love for reading in children and adults alike. Volunteers set up reading corners in public spaces, organized storytelling sessions, and even established a book club that brought people together over a shared love of literature. John, having seen the potential for economic empowerment, proposed the second bridge, a skills exchange program. Residents could offer their expertise in various areas, from carpentry to computer programming, creating a network of shared knowledge and mutual support. The program flourished, turning the town into a hub of skill sharing and collaboration. As the bridges multiplied, the town evolved into a tapestry of interconnected lives. The literacy program led to a community library, the skills exchange program birthed a local artisan market, and soon, the Bridges of Unity initiative became a blueprint for other towns seeking to strengthen their social fabric. One evening, as the committee members gathered for a reflection session, Mr. Johnson remarked, "We've built more than bridges. We've created lifelines of support and understanding. Our town is proof that when people come together with a common purpose, they can overcome any obstacle." As the years passed, the committee's work continued to evolve, adapting to the changing needs of the community. New faces joined the committee, bringing fresh ideas and perspectives. The once small gathering of volunteers had grown into a community-driven movement, with each member contributing to the town's ongoing transformation. The holiday food drive remained an annual tradition, but it had expanded into a month-long series of events, workshops, and outreach programs. Families in need not only received hampers but also gained access to resources that empowered them to navigate life's challenges with resilience. One spring morning, the committee gathered in the community center for a strategic planning session. The walls were adorned with photos capturing the evolution of their journey, from the first food drive to the Festival of Lights and the Bridges of Unity initiatives. Sarah, flipping through a notebook filled with ideas, said, "Our town has become a model for community development. How about we share our experiences in a documentary? It could inspire others and showcase the power of grassroots initiatives." The idea gained unanimous support, and soon, a documentary crew arrived to capture the essence of the town's journey. The resulting film, titled Seasons of Change, became a testament to the transformative power of community-driven initiatives. As the committee members reflected on the legacy they had built, they realized that their work had become a legacy of unity, a living testament to the enduring impact of collective action. The town, once facing the harsh realities of hunger and isolation, had blossomed into a haven of support, resilience, and shared purpose. One winter evening, the committee members, now a multi-generational group, gathered around the community center's fireplace. The crackling flames cast a warm glow on the faces of the volunteers, each adorned with a smile that reflected the years of shared victories and challenges. Mary, the matriarch of the committee, spoke with a twinkle in her eye. "We started with a simple idea, and look at what we've built together. Our town is a shining example of what happens when people come together for the greater good." John, now a father himself, nodded in agreement. "Our children are growing up in a community that values compassion, inclusivity, and resilience. They're inheriting a legacy of unity that will shape the future." As the night deepened, the committee members exchanged stories, laughter, and a shared sense of accomplishment. The legacy they had built wasn't just about initiatives and events. It was about fostering a culture of care and connection that transcended seasons and generations. And so, as the stars glittered overhead, casting their gentle light on the town that had weathered storms and embraced change, the committee members felt a profound sense of gratitude. The legacy of unity they had sown had grown into a mighty tree, its branches stretching far and wide, sheltering the community in a bond that transcended time and space. With the legacy of unity firmly rooted, the committee faced a new challenge. The town's population had grown, bringing with it a diversity of needs and perspectives. The once homogeneous community found itself navigating the delicate balance between tradition and progress. The committee convened a town hall meeting, inviting residents to share their thoughts on the town's future. The room buzzed with passionate voices, each echoing the desire for continued growth while preserving the essence of the town's close-knit community. Amidst the discussions, a young artist named Maya stood up. "We should consider integrating public art installations into our community spaces. It can be a powerful way to express our identity and bring people together." The idea sparked animated conversations, with residents envisioning sculptures, murals, and interactive exhibits that would reflect the town's rich tapestry. However, not everyone was on board. An older resident, Mr. Turner, voiced his concern, "We must tread carefully. We shouldn't sacrifice our town's authenticity for the sake of modernity." The committee, recognizing the importance of inclusivity, organized focus groups to explore creative solutions. The dialogues, while challenging, became a fertile ground for understanding and compromise. The result was a plan that integrated both traditional elements and contemporary art, creating a harmonious blend that satisfied the diverse tastes of the community. As the public art installations took root, a new initiative blossomed within the community, the Blossoming Friendships Program. Recognizing the importance of fostering connections across generations, the committee organized events that paired older residents with younger ones for mentorship, companionship, and shared activities. One such pair, Margaret and Emma, quickly became the talk of the town. Margaret, a retired florist with a penchant for gardening, took Emma, a budding environmentalist, under her wing. Together, they transformed a neglected community garden into a vibrant oasis of color and fragrance. Their friendship became a symbol of the town's commitment to bridging generational gaps. As Margaret shared stories of the town's history, Emma introduced new ideas about sustainable living. The garden, once a forgotten corner, became a living testament to the beauty that could emerge when different perspectives joined forces. Empowered by the success of the community garden, the committee delved deeper into sustainability initiatives. They partnered with local schools to introduce environmental education programs, teaching children about composting, renewable energy, and the importance of mindful consumption. During a town-wide cleanup event, residents of all ages gathered to remove litter from parks and streets. The sense of communal responsibility blossomed, with families pledging to reduce their carbon footprint and businesses adopting eco-friendly practices. In a lively committee meeting, Sarah proposed, "Let's organize a sustainability fair. We can showcase local businesses that prioritize sustainability, host workshops on eco-friendly living, and inspire everyone to contribute to a greener future." The fair became an annual event, drawing visitors from neighboring towns. Residents embraced the challenge of reducing waste, supporting local farmers, and embracing a more sustainable lifestyle. The town, once reliant on shared values of kindness and generosity, now added sustainability to its list of defining principles. The community's journey had been marked by seasons of change, but it faced its most significant test during a sudden economic downturn. Businesses struggled, unemployment rose, and the demand on the food pantry and support services increased. In a heartfelt committee meeting, John expressed his concern, "Our town has faced challenges before, but this feels different. We need to adapt and find new ways to support one another." The committee, fueled by the resilience woven into the town's fabric, brainstormed solutions. They established a job resource center, connecting those in need with employment opportunities. Local businesses collaborated on discount programs to alleviate financial burdens, and the community kitchen expanded its services to provide more meals to struggling families. In the face of adversity, the town demonstrated a remarkable ability to adapt and support its members. The legacy of unity proved to be a source of strength, and the threads of resilience woven into the community's fabric became more evident than ever. As the town continued to grow, so did its diversity. New families brought different cultural backgrounds, traditions, and perspectives. The committee, recognizing the need for inclusivity, launched the Harmony in Diversity initiative. The town square transformed into a celebration of cultures during the annual Harmony Festival. Residents proudly showcased their traditions through dance, music, and cuisine. The aroma of global spices mingled in the air as neighbors shared stories, creating a rich tapestry of cultural exchange. In a committee meeting, Mary reflected on the festival's success. "Our town has become a mosaic of stories and traditions. Embracing diversity doesn't dilute our identity, it enriches it." The Harmony in Diversity initiative extended beyond the festival, with cultural exchange programs in schools, community language classes, and collaborative projects that celebrated the unique contributions of every resident. As the years unfolded, the town stood as a testament to the collective power of compassion, resilience, and unity. The committee members, now a seasoned team of community builders, gathered one winter evening for a reflective dinner. Around the table, voices echoed with gratitude. Sarah, sipping her tea, spoke, "It's incredible to see how far we've come. From a simple food drive to a thriving, diverse community that embraces change." John, now a grandfather, added, "Our legacy isn't just in the initiatives we've launched, it's in the relationships we've built and the culture of kindness that defines our town." Mr. Johnson, with a twinkle in his eye, said, "The journey continues, and our town will face new challenges. But as long as we face them together, with the same spirit of unity, I believe we'll continue to flourish." The room filled with laughter and shared memories, echoing the sentiments of a town that had weathered seasons of change and emerged stronger, more connected, and more vibrant than ever before. And so, as the committee members stepped out into the chilly night, they marveled at the snow-covered town square, the same square where their journey had begun. The echoes of gratitude, like the twinkling lights overhead, illuminated the path forward, inviting the community to embrace the ever-unfolding chapters of its remarkable story. Change, like the seasons, was inevitable. The committee found itself faced with a shifting landscape as younger generations took on leadership roles. A town meeting buzzed with excitement and anticipation as the torch passed to a new set of leaders: Elena, a passionate environmentalist, and Jake, a tech-savvy entrepreneur. Elena, addressing the gathering, spoke of sustainability. "We've achieved so much, but the environment needs our attention now more than ever. Let's explore renewable energy sources, reduce our carbon footprint, and make our town a model of eco-conscious living." Jake, with a gleam in his eye, added, "Technology can connect us in powerful ways. Let's harness its potential for community building, education, and innovation. Our town can become a hub of progress while preserving its unique spirit." The dialogue between the seasoned committee members and the emerging leaders set the stage for a new chapter. one that blended the wisdom of tradition with the dynamism of change. Embracing Jake's vision of technology as a community tool, the committee launched a series of virtual initiatives. Online workshops connected residents with experts from around the world, fostering a culture of continuous learning. Virtual community forums allowed for real-time discussions on pressing issues, promoting inclusivity and participation. One evening, as Mary clicked through a virtual cooking class, she remarked, "Who would have thought we'd be cooking together with people from different continents? The world has become our neighborhood." The virtual bonds strengthened the town's sense of interconnectedness, proving that, even in the digital age, the heart of a community thrived on shared experiences and meaningful connections. Jake's entrepreneurial spirit led to the establishment of a community innovation center. Residents, young and old, could explore new technologies, learn coding, and collaborate on projects that aimed to address local challenges. The center became a hub of creativity where ideas blossomed into solutions. In a brainstorming session, a group of teenagers proposed a mobile app to connect volunteers with those in need. The committee, recognizing the potential, collaborated with Jake to bring the idea to life. The app, named Neighborly Connect, transformed the way the town approached volunteering and support services. Sarah, reviewing the app's impact, marveled, "Innovation doesn't have an age limit. Our town's youth are proving that change is a collective effort, and every idea, no matter how small, can make a difference." The community, now seamlessly weaving tradition and innovation, faced a poignant moment as they reflected on the passing of Mr. Johnson. The town mourned the loss of its wise patriarch, but his teachings echoed in the hearts of those who carried the torch forward. During a memorial ceremony, Mary shared, "Mr. Johnson taught us that resilience, compassion, and unity are the threads that bind us. As we mourn his physical absence, let's celebrate the legacy he left behind, one that continues to shape our town." The committee, joined by residents young and old, planted a tree in Mr. Johnson's memory. The tree, with its roots deep in the soil and branches reaching towards the sky, became a living tribute to the enduring spirit of community that he had nurtured. As the town continued to evolve, the committee recognized the importance of fostering open dialogue on complex issues. They initiated the Art of Dialogue series, where residents engaged in respectful conversations about topics ranging from social justice to economic equity. In one of these dialogues, tensions rose as differing opinions clashed. Elena, moderating the discussion, calmly interjected, "Our diversity is our strength, and we must learn to listen and understand each other. Only through honest dialogue can we build bridges of empathy and find common ground." The Art of Dialogue sessions became a space for growth, allowing the town to confront and navigate difficult conversations with grace and understanding. The committee's commitment to inclusivity and mutual respect became a guiding principle for the community. As the town approached a milestone anniversary, the committee envisioned a grand celebration, a festival of hope. The festival aimed to not only commemorate the town's journey, but also inspire a shared vision for the future. The planning committee, a mix of seasoned leaders and fresh faces, gathered to discuss the festival's details. Jake, scrolling through his tablet, suggested, "Let's incorporate augmented reality experiences, allowing residents to explore the town's history in an interactive and engaging way." Elena, adorned with a reusable tote bag, added, "And we can focus on highlighting sustainable practices throughout the festival. Let's showcase how far we've come and inspire everyone to continue building a greener future." The Festival of Hope became a transformative event, blending technology, sustainability, and a celebration of the town's resilience. The community, now a vibrant tapestry of ages, backgrounds, and ideas, embraced the festival as a symbol of their collective journey. As the fireworks lit up the night sky and the echoes of laughter filled the air, the committee members stood side by side, gazing at the town they had helped shape over the years. The festival wasn't just a celebration of the past, it was a proclamation of hope for the chapters yet to unfold. And so, with the Festival of Hope casting a radiant glow over the town, the committee members, now a multi-generational team, looked forward to the future, a future where the threads of tradition and innovation, resilience and compassion, would continue to weave a tapestry of unity that defined the heart of their extraordinary community. The Festival of Hope had stirred the town's spirits, but as the calendar turned towards winter, a wave of unforeseen challenges emerged. The committee gathered once more to address a sudden increase in families struggling to make ends meet. The warmth of hope from the festival seemed to collide with the cold realities of economic uncertainty. Elena, her eyes reflecting concern, said, "Our sustainability initiatives have made a difference, but we can't ignore the immediate needs. Let's collaborate with local businesses to create job fairs and skill-building workshops to empower those affected." Jake, furrowing his brows, added, "And maybe we can leverage Neighborly Connect to connect those who need jobs with local employers. It's time to amplify our compassion and support." The committee members, with a renewed sense of purpose, set forth to address the immediate needs of their neighbors. The town, once again, echoed with the compassionate footsteps of a community coming together in times of adversity. Recognizing the toll that economic challenges and uncertainty took on mental health, the committee initiated a Whispers of Wellness campaign. The aim was to destigmatize conversations around mental health and provide resources for emotional well-being. Sarah, in a community forum on mental health, shared, "Our town is built on the strength of its people. By addressing mental health openly, we're ensuring that everyone, no matter their struggles, feels seen and supported." The campaign included counseling services, support groups, and even art therapy workshops. Residents, initially hesitant, began to open up about their experiences, forging stronger bonds and creating a foundation of empathy within the community. As the town's youth played an increasingly active role, intergenerational dialogue became a priority. The committee organized events where older residents shared stories of the town's history, and young voices expressed their visions for the future. Emma, now a community leader, voiced, "We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us." Understanding our town's history allows us to appreciate the journey and build on the foundation they laid. The intergenerational dialogue not only bridged gaps but also paved the way for mentorship programs where seasoned community builders guided the younger generation in their endeavors. The town, now a living storybook, carried its narrative forward with a chorus of voices from every age group. Inspired by the town's resilience, a local philanthropist, Ms. Reynolds, approached the committee with an idea. "I've seen the incredible work your town does, and I'd like to contribute. Let's establish a community foundation that supports initiatives focused on education, healthcare, and social welfare." The committee, humbled by the offer, engaged in a dialogue about the best way to utilize this newfound support. A consensus emerged to create educational scholarships, establish healthcare clinics, and fund social programs that would further strengthen the town's fabric. The community foundation became a catalyst for even greater positive change, demonstrating that when philanthropy meets grassroots efforts, the impact is transformative. With the town becoming a model for community engagement, the committee recognized the need to deepen democratic practices. They introduced a town council, inviting residents to actively participate in decision-making processes. At a town council meeting, spirited debates unfolded about proposed projects, budgets, and future initiatives. Elena, smiling amidst the discussions, remarked, "Our commitment to democracy is a reflection of our belief in the collective wisdom of our residents. Together, we shape our town's destiny." The town council, with its diverse representation, became a beacon of participatory governance, ensuring that the community's voice echoed through every decision made. As the town faced a crisis, a natural disaster that tested the resilience of the community, the committee found itself in the eye of the storm. Evacuations, emergency shelters, and resource mobilization became immediate priorities. Jake, coordinating emergency services through Neighborly Connect, exclaimed, "This is when our bonds are truly tested. Let's ensure everyone is safe and that we rebuild together." The crisis, while devastating, became a testament to the strength forged through years of community building. Residents rallied together, offering support, shelter, and assistance to those affected. The town emerged from the crisis not only physically rebuilt but emotionally strengthened. With the crisis behind them, the committee initiated a Symphony of Service campaign, a call to action for residents to engage in volunteerism and community service. Mary, speaking at a volunteer fair, emphasized, "Service is the heartbeat of our town. It's not just about giving. It's about the joy of coming together to make a difference, no matter how big or small." The campaign resulted in a surge of volunteer activities, from neighborhood cleanups to mentoring programs. The Symphony of Service became a reflection of the town's unwavering commitment to collective well-being. As the town approached its anniversary, the committee decided to mark the occasion with a grand celebration, an Echoes of Celebration festival that would not only reflect on the town's journey but also inspire new beginnings. In the final committee meeting before the festival, Elena, looking at the vibrant festival plans, said, "Our town has faced challenges, embraced change, and emerged stronger. Let's celebrate not just the years past, but the endless possibilities that lie ahead." The Echoes of Celebration Festival unfolded with a kaleidoscope of events, from historical reenactments to futuristic exhibits. Residents, young and old, joined hands in a grand parade that traversed the town's most significant landmarks, echoing the spirit of unity that had defined their extraordinary journey. And so, as the echoes of celebration resounded through the town, the committee members, now a mosaic of ages and experiences, looked back at the chapters they had written together. The tapestry of their community, intricate and vibrant, continued to evolve, weaving a story that transcended time, a story of resilience, compassion, innovation, and the indomitable spirit of a town that had embraced change as a melody, each note resonating with the echoes of an extraordinary journey. In the wake of the Echoes of Celebration Festival, a surge of creativity enveloped the town. Recognizing the transformative power of art, the committee initiated a town-wide mural project. Walls that had long stood as silent witnesses to the town's history were now canvases for local artists to express the richness of its stories. During a community painting event, Sarah, holding a paintbrush, remarked, "Art has a way of capturing the soul of a place. Let these murals tell our stories, from the struggles to the triumphs, and remind us of the beauty that lies within our community." The mural project became a collaborative endeavor, with residents of all ages contributing their brushstrokes to the town's evolving visual narrative. The once muted walls now echoed with vibrant tales, becoming a testament to the town's resilience and artistic spirit. Inspired by the success of the Community Foundation, the committee turned its attention to education. Recognizing the need for lifelong learning, they established a scholarship program for adults, encouraging them to pursue further education or learn new skills. John, addressing a group of scholarship recipients, said, "Education isn't bound by age. Let's nurture a culture of continuous learning, where every resident has the opportunity to grow, adapt, and contribute." The scholarship program not only empowered individuals to pursue their educational dreams, but also fostered a community that valued the pursuit of knowledge at every stage of life. In the era of technology, the committee recognized the importance of digital inclusion. They launched a program to provide devices and digital literacy training to those who lacked access. The goal was to ensure that every resident, regardless of age or background, could participate in the digital age. Jake, leading a workshop on digital skills, stated, "The digital divide should not limit anyone in our community. Let's bridge this gap and empower everyone to navigate the virtual world." The program saw an outpouring of support, with volunteers teaching basic computer skills, online safety, and even creating a virtual seniors club where older residents could connect with each other. As the town continued to evolve, the committee paused for a moment of reflection. A Seasons of Reflection event was organized, inviting residents to share their personal stories and experiences that had shaped the town's character. Elena, listening to the stories unfold, said, "Our town is a living chronicle of the people who call it home. Each story adds a layer to our collective identity, reminding us of the strength that emerges when we share our journeys." The event became a tapestry of narratives, woven together by the threads of joy, sorrow, and resilience. The collective reflection deepened the sense of community, reinforcing the understanding that the town's strength lay in the diversity of its stories. Looking towards the future, the committee engaged in a series of dialogues about the town's long-term vision. Themes of sustainability, innovation, and inclusivity permeated the discussions as residents envisioned the legacy they wanted to leave for generations to come. Emma, representing the youth, declared, "Our town story is still unfolding. Let's ensure that we build a future where every voice is heard, every idea is considered, and every resident is an active participant in shaping our destiny." The dialogues became a nexus of ideas, sparking plans for smart city initiatives, green infrastructure, and a commitment to equity in all aspects of community life. Embracing the interconnectedness of the world, the committee explored global partnerships to further enrich the town's cultural tapestry. Sister city agreements, cultural exchanges, and collaborative projects with communities around the world became a reality. Mary, welcoming a delegation from a sister city, remarked, "Our town is not an isolated entity. By forging global partnerships, we open ourselves to a world of ideas, perspectives, and shared solutions." The global connections brought new flavors, traditions, and insights to the town, enhancing its identity as a place that celebrated diversity in all its forms. As the committee members, now a mix of seasoned leaders and emerging voices, gathered for a strategic planning session, they reflected on the remarkable journey the town had undertaken. John, looking around the room, said, "Our town story has become a symphony of echoes, a harmonious blend of tradition, innovation, compassion, and resilience. But our work is not done. Let's continue to write the chapters that will define our legacy." The committee outlined plans for the future, weaving together the aspirations of a community that had learned, adapted, and grown through every challenge and triumph. And so, as the town entered a new era, the echoes of its past resonated through its present, carrying with them the promise of a future where the tapestry of unity continued to unfold, weaving a story that transcended the boundaries of time. A story of a town that had become a living testament to the extraordinary power of community.